ogling and batting her eyelashes at a few guys. "I'm sorry. You know I love you, sweetie." He looked at me again, kissing my cheek. "But did you have to bring that trailer trash with you?" I bit on a laugh, and he chuckled deeply as we neared another gate. The bald security guard standing in front of it nodded at Ben as we got closer, and he pressed a button for the gates to open. Tila clunked her way in behind us, her heels somehow louder than the music. As we neared a door, the crowd screamed, and I winced. It'd been so long since I heard a scream like that. A whole 8 months, to be exact. My palms became sweaty as Ben opened the door. Has it really been that long since the last time I saw him? I was deathly afraid of what was going to happen tonight. I was left with no choice but to face Gage Grendel after his show. I was proud of Ben for being their successful manager, but during this one night, I wanted him to have nothing to do with Gage or Fire 9. "All right, Liza," Ben sighed. "Make yourself at home. Refreshments are on the table over there." I nodded, and he kissed my cheek before walking toward a man in a suit near the curtains to watch the boys play. Tila came to my side, her perfume burning my nostrils. It was a mix of cherry and alcohol. Horrendous. "This is fucking cool of you," she said, slapping my shoulder. I buckled a bit from her blow, but pressed my lips to smile. "Yeah. I can't wait to meet the band. They're total fucking hotties. That Montana? He could so have me right now. Any day. Anywhere. And Gage," she squealed, bouncing up and down. "Oh, fuck. I would let him sing to me while we're fucking. That would be amazing, right?" I frowned at her. How many times could a person use the word fuck? Tila used it in every sentence, and quite frankly, it was unattractive. Not that she wasn't already unattractive. She wore so much hairspray that I was surprised she hadn't choked on it. Her hair was solid black, her lips plastered with bold red lipstick, and she was on the skinnier side. I didn't want to know what she did to become so skinny. I was sure it had something to do with heavy drugs and working out too much. "Tila, how about you go watch?" I insisted. I wanted her as far away from me as possible. "Great idea." She rushed away, her heels clomping as she pulled back the curtain and stared ahead in awe. I could tell she'd never been backstage before. Sighing, I turned to face the refreshments and grabbed a bottle of water. I really wanted to bail. I couldn't face Gage again. I couldn't look into those hazel eyes or take in that casual smirk, his broad chest, firm shoulders, sexy figure. I didn't have to see him in order to know he looked hotter than hell. There was never a morning or night when he looked bad. The crowd went wild as his voice echoed all across the stadium. I swallowed, hoping my knees wouldn't lock from the bliss of his deep, bedroom-like voice. I shut my eyes, breathing through my nostrils and clutching my bottle of water. I had to be mature. I had to act like we were exactly what we'd started off as, a fling. I knew we were way more than that, but I told myself over and over again we weren't. It wasn't supposed to be more than that. But then Gage said something that caused me to drop my bottle of water with a gasp. "I heard last night that one of the hottest girls I've ever met is supposed to be here right now." He chuckled, and I halted my next breath, keeping my gaze focused on the table. Too bad I was all ears. "This girl, I know she's here right now. She really broke my fucking heart. I fucked up. She let me go. I opened up to her. She closed off on me. Has anyone in this crowd ever been in love?" he asked. As soon as he did, the crowd roared, and there was even an "I'm in love with you, Gage!" That's great, y'all. That's great. I want her to know tonight how bad she fucked me over. How hurt I was when I watched her leave. Not only did she break my heart, but she took the pieces with her. This girl, wherever she is, isn't gonna like this song. But I knew he was shrugging carelessly. Oh well, I don't give a fuck. That's what the song is called. We don't give a fuck. It's explicit, but y'all know how we are. If you don't, then bear with us. He chuckled again, but my heart dropped as I stared down.